All right, coming up on the 92nd mark here, suddenly a rally underway. We're heading back maybe to the highs of the session. The Dow opened higher this morning, up appreciably, then selling off. And look at that, Bob Pisani, we're coming back again very quickly on oil. WTI, Brent hitting roughly 10-year lows today, around $34 on that contract.
So it wasn't a big rally, but it was a rally, and we should have gotten one. After all, the contracts last week, the options business was done for, the quadruple witching, the Fed was done. This is a seasonally strong part of the year. If you don't get a rally now, something's wrong. So 2-to-1 advancing to declining stocks. If you look at the S&P 500, Bill, we sold off going into the European close. Look at that, 11:30. And the minute Europe closed, it was very heavy volume right up to that point. The minute Europe closed, the volume lightened up and the market lifted. This obviously suggests the selling came largely out of Europe, and we've been essentially sideways since then. I would have liked to see a little more enthusiasm from the beaten-up groups. This is the time of the year you start picking on the most beaten-up groups for the first part of the year. Transports, for example, small caps. We didn't really see that. I wouldn't say this was an enthusiastic rally. 2-to-1 advancing to declining stocks, about average. Okay, given this environment, the lower for longer theme we've been talking about, maybe that's the best that we can expect. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. We got 123 points on the Dow. I'll take that over going down any day.
Very good. Okay. Thanks, Bob. See you later. Yes, we are going out with a pretty decent gain now when all is said and done, 123 points. The gang at Constellation Brands ringing the closing bell here at the New York Stock Exchange. In fact, CEO Rob Sands will be on Mad Money tonight with Jim Cramer, and Payment Data Systems ringing it at the NASDAQ. Here's hour 2 of the closing bell with Kelly Evans. See you later, Kelly.
Thank you, Bill, and welcome to the closing bell. I'm Kelly Evans, and another late-day rally on Wall Street. The Dow ending higher by 123 points as we go out here. That's nearly 3/4 of 1%, while the S&P 500, for its part, up 15 or so, and the NASDAQ adding 45. And we were up at one point only 18 points during the hour. We have oil moving lower. A couple different things going on here to talk about. And joining today's panel, we have our own Mike Santoli and CNBC contributor Stephanie Link from TIAA-CREF. And for more on today's market action, fast money trader Tim Seymour. So welcome, one and all. Mike, we saw a session quite similar to this in the last week or two as well, where it was kind of bouncing around in the late hour, and then all of a sudden we closed up 120 points. But how significant is it really?
It's interesting because Friday was very much like a week ago Friday, where you had this kind of selling that built upon itself, 1.5% decline, settled at the same levels, people pretty bearish going into the weekend. And then Monday comes, you have a weak bounce in the morning, it kind of fizzles, people saying, oh, we should have closed down, I wish we opened down.